She enters the ring wearing black trunks with red trim, weighing in at 54.95 kgs, hailing from Canberra, Australia, Capital Territory, Australia. She's the Australian female featherweight champion. She has 3 professional fights, 3 wins, all 3 wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Bianca Bam Bam Elmir. And your opponent fighting out of the red corner, enters the ring wearing white with pink, weighing in at 53.1 kgs, hailing from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. She's a former Queensland State Female Featherweight Champion, WBF World Female Featherweight Champion, Women's IBA World Super Bantamweight Champion, WBC Silver Bantamweight Champion, Super Bantamweight Champion, WBO Asia Pacific Female Silver Bantamweight Champion. She has 25 professional fights with 17 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. 9 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Shotgun Shannon O'Connell. Fighters to the center ring, please, for Ignatius Miscellaneous instructions.
All right, guys, I explained the rules in the change room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now and good luck.
Ben Damon here in commentary, ahead of the first of our televised bouts, Bianca Elmir, and that lady, Shannon O'Connell. Shannon, a mother of 3.
You ready, Ben?
Had a baby in January. Back in the ring, quick, smart after that. And she goes in here against Bianca Elmir, who was an outstanding amateur, now undefeated in 3 bouts as a professional. So this is bout number 1. Of course, it all culminates in the big one. Jeff the Hornet Horn up against Michael Pretty Boy Zarafa, and a good right hand early on from Bianca Elmir as O'Connell tries to respond. Ben Damon in commentary alongside former world champion Barry Michael. Barry, we've seen plenty of Shannon O'Connell, not so much of Elmir, but early on she looks like she's up for the challenge.
She certainly looks strong, and you know, like she was originally a Muay Thai fighter, a kickboxer, I think, and when a former kickboxer, and in 2012 when the Olympics was going to take amateur boxing, she decided to go into boxing, and she's done well ever since. But Shannon O'Connell, extremely experienced, as you see, putting a lot of good punches together there.
Yeah, nice combinations from O'Connell, and on the inside she catches Elmir with a right hand, and she goes down for the first time in this fight. She's not hurt.
Off balance, Ben, but you know, it definitely registers the knockdown.
Okay, take a step forward. Okay.
She is okay, but she has hit the canvas in this opening round here against Shannon O'Connell, and O'Connell goes back to work, and a couple of those get through as well.
Yeah, good combinations from Shannon O'Connell. Look, one of the best fights I ever promoted. I promoted Shannon O'Connell against Di Prazak for the WBC. I think it was lightweight championship then, and it was an absolute war. Prazak was just too big and strong, but she's a real warrior, Shannon O'Connell, and you heard the titles that she won. A couple of versions of world titles and other international titles as well. Very experienced boxer indeed, Shannon O'Connell.
Has 17-6-1 her professional record, 9 stoppages, and early on in this one she's shown signs that she is punching as hard as ever. The mother of 3, Shannon O'Connell. A good opening round from her. She scored the knockdown, and she'll get out of this one 10-8 after an outstanding opening round of boxing. A good start to proceedings here at Bendigo Stadium. We'll go into the corner of O'Connell.
Hair in my face. On here.
Good overhand right there from Bianca Elmir.
And this is the knockdown. So fight off that left hand over the top, then just a little chopping right hand on the inside from O'Connell, and Elmir went down.
Don't think she was really hurt there, Ben, but it was a legitimate knockdown, I guess.
She's enjoying it all the same, Bianca Elmir. She danced out to the ring,
Mouth guard in.
and she's all smiles as they head out towards the next 2 minutes of action. A 10-8 round for O'Connell early, and Elmir gets in tight here and does get a couple of shots through,
No
but
holding and punching, understand?
Ignatius Miscellaneous delivers warnings to both of our fighters, and they resume, and O'Connell with a really nice jab. Elmir swinging wildly, but it's O'Connell getting through.
Both girls really getting stuck into it here early in round 2. Good combo from O'Connell, but gets caught with that right hand. Elmir's got a very dangerous overhand right.
Both girls leaving themselves open and just delivering shots. And there was a good right hand which has produced a big bit of swelling over the left eye of O'Connell. It's a nasty bit of swelling that came from a right hand from Elmir. And again, they get inside and throw plenty of shots. And
Elmir is very physically strong and very dangerous with that right hand.
Shannon O'Connell needs to get back on that jab.
Yeah, I agree. She needs to use her height and reach and her experience here.
She's been a bit hurt by this shot. No doubt she's a little wobbly as O'Connell, but big shots coming through from her.
Big punches. Great combination. And they did clash heads before too, and Shannon O'Connell reaching for her forehead there, but I don't think there's anything real bad there at the moment.
She takes a shot on the inside again, does O'Connell. Better stuff this from Bianca Elmir.
Far better round. There's that
nice right hand again, and she gets it through onto that spot, and O'Connell taking big shots.
And again, inside, she's getting hit with a lot of right hand, Shannon O'Connell.
Not much defensively happening for either of our fighters, and in these big exchanges, it is Elmir who is getting the better of them at the moment. She's punching hard as O'Connell, but she's wearing big punches, and she's lapsing into her own corner at the moment as Elmir goes to work. O'Connell to the body of Elmir, and these two in the trenches.
They really are going to war, but Shannon O'Connell looked in a little bit wobbly there to me at the end of round 2.
She has all sorts of damage to the left side of the face, Shannon O'Connell. She took a couple of big shots.
How you feeling, Shannon? Shannon, how you feeling? Don't be silly. You can't be standing still though. You can't be standing still there and training. Get moving again, get that couple of shots on Peter. Use your speed, use your smarts. When you do like those 2 or 3 punches a game,
Once again, thank you very much.
Water. She's right there to be hit. Right? You don't have to wind them up and try to take her out with one shot.
Yeah. And here too.
Mouth guard. Keep those elbows in, bring the hands back high. Shorten your punches up in the combos and get going a bit. Get going a bit, alright? Don't have to keep walking up and taking it wrong. Right, let's go.
She's all heart, Shannon O'Connell, but she'll need to be because, as you can see, she has worn some big shots. She was hurt in that second round, and while she's ahead on the cards, no doubt after the knockdown she scored of her own in the first round, the right hand of Bianca Elmir was decisive in round 2. And they trade again.
Shannon's getting hit with a lot of right hands. Needs to get nice and side on, maybe even turn to southpaw, Ben, and she did turn to southpaw in the second round just for a second. Good body punching from Shannon O'Connell.
Yeah, at the very least, she needs to keep that left hand up nice and tight because that's where she's wearing the shots, is O'Connell. And again, Elmir burrows in, and she might be a bit fatigued, if not hurt, O'Connell.
There's that overhand right around the back of the shoulder, but around the back of the head, but it's a dangerous punch. She's actually got a bit of a cut on the bridge of her nose, which Ignatius Misleadis called a punch, not from a head clash.
Their heads go together there, as they have done a number of times in this fight. O'Connell, she needs to get back on that jab. It's looked really good every time she's thrown it, but at the moment, she is allowing Bianca Elmir, who is at a height and reach disadvantage, to get inside and trade with her. Good moments there from O'Connell, who turns and fires, but Elmir is strong, and she punches on the inside as O'Connell goes to the body.
For holding and punching, okay? Don't hold and punch, yeah?
Warning from Ignatius Misleadis, but Bianca Elmir is proving very difficult for Shannon to work out because she's, stepping out and throwing that right hand over the top. She's seeing a lot of Shannon O'Connell's punches well and evading them well. Look, there's that right hand again.
Trade on the inside, a right hand from Elmir and a couple of body shots from O'Connell. She looks the fresher of the two, does Bianca Elmir. There's big shots. It was a left hand that got through.
10 seconds to go. Round 3, good
nice
shot.
Little right hand from O'Connell late in this round.
Elmir came back with a couple. Much closer round, that one.
That swelling is very significant now. We did have a couple of pre-broadcast bouts a little bit earlier on.
A round of applause for your fight progress manager.
And this was the very first of them. Rianne Ware up against Lorinda Webb. That was at featherweight in the opening bout of the evening here at Bendigo Stadium. And it went to a judge's decision, somewhat controversially, going in the favour via split decision of Rianne Ware, who's the boxer that you see in the multicoloured trunks and the white top. A tough fight between the local in Webb and our Victor Ware. That was bout number 1 of pre-broadcast action. She didn't know she'd got the decision, but she got it all the same, and a big stage for a good victory for her as well. But we're back to live action here between Shannon O'Connell and Bianca Elmir in what has been a fascinating fight so far. A great start for O'Connell. She scored a knockdown in round number 1, but since then, the smaller but very, very strong Bianca Elmir has been really, really strong. She's been throwing good right hands and gets through again with one over the top. O'Connell wears a couple of shots, throws some back, and Elmir looks to get back into the action.
Yeah, this fight's up for grabs now. 6 2-minute rounds. We're into round 4. So, you know, the fight's probably just about even on the scorecards at the moment. So whoever, you know, wins these next couple of rounds, you would think should get the fight. But Bianca Elmir looking very physically strong and awkward. She's up and down. She's side to side. And as you said, then Shannon O'Connell's face very swollen. Good right hand.
Good right hand from O'Connell and a good right hand in exchange from Elmir.
That left side of Shannon O'Connell's head is swelling up worse and worse.
She's taking plenty of shots there as well, and she goes to the body and delivers upstairs. Tough stuff from O'Connell here against Elmir. A good round 4 of action.
Great jab from Shannon O'Connell. Good straight punches.
Stand back when I say break. Fight.
That eye starting to close up on O'Connell as well. That is huge swelling from continued right hands. Good shot, O'Connell. Good shot from Elmir.
They're both exchanging big punches.
Watch your heads.
They're very willing to take shots in order to give them back.
Both of them.
And again, they turn on each other and deliver strong shots each. That one, the right hand gets around the guard from Elmir.
All action. Serious, great action here for our viewers. Both
It's got inside to the bell. Liz O'Connell had the opportunity to keep her on the end of a jab, but invited her back in and traded. Good action
This is a good fight.
in round 4.
Banking building and Touch Pizza. Thank you for your support.
Don't worry about swinging it, all right?
Here's some of the highlights from the previous round, Barry Michael.
Yeah, Shannon, you know, fires away really well to the body, but she always seems to get caught coming out with that right hand over the top from Elmir. Oh, good left hook from Elmir there. Good punches from Shannon O'Connell in reply. See the swelling on the left side of her face, gets caught with a big left hook there. Exchanging bombs, these two girls.
You'd fancy round number 1, clearly a 10-8 round to O'Connell. 2 and 3 probably to Elmir. What do you think about 4?
Yeah, about 50-50 round. The fight's up for grabs. 2 rounds to go.
Round 5.
Who wins these next 2 rounds probably gets the decision.
Comes out with shots from right and left hands, does O'Connell. Elmir just watchful in the early stages of the 5th. Good jab from O'Connell. That's what she needs.
I mean, when you look at it, Ben, this is a really big step up in class for Bianca Elmir, and a credit to her because she's proven that she's a little warrior and a half.
She's 3-0 with 3 stoppage victories so far, but Shannon O'Connell has had 24 professional fights. She's fought all over the world. She's won various titles, and Bianca Elmir is proving, at the very least, she belongs at this level.
Yep. Good body
shot from O'Connell.
Lovely body work from Shannon O'Connell.
She was strong to the body in the opening round. Here's a right hand from Elmir again that gets through.
That right hand has just been a winner for Bianca Elmir all night. Little uppercut she tried there, Elmir. Up and down. O'Connell firing away with both hands, pinned against the ropes.
Tries to fight out of there and
gets caught again with that right hand.
There's a big shot from Elmir.
And she's wobbly. She wobbled from that Shannon O'Connell.
She sees the advantage that she has here, Elmir, and tries to press it. Can she land the big shot?
Keep working, no holding, girls.
They hold
Right,
and
let it go.
hit on the inside.
But-
O'Connell looks to the corner. She's under pressure here in round 5 and gets a break as Elmir just drops down.
Slipped the left hand of Shannon O'Connell's and tried the right hand, but lost balance doing it.
Happy to take shots and walk in is Elmir.
Great round.
They both miss, and O'Connell wobbles and takes a right hand, and another fires one back. There's a huge right hand again from Elmir as O'Connell ducked in.
Got to be Elmir's round this.
She looks the fresher of the two and finishes it with a left hook.
Yeah. Oh, the side of Shannon O'Connell's head is really grotesquely swollen.
Good breathing. Good job. One thing from this round. When we get inside here and you're standing there, all I want you to do is go to the body. The head will come. She's so tired.
Yeah.
But don't force it. You're trying to force it. You just let your hands go, babe.
Okay.
Let's take her out this round.
A lot of pressure this round.
I need everything you've got this round.
All right.
We're going to win this round. We win the
Change
fight.
your heights with your
Come on.
injuries. Yeah. Come up. Start
Work.
body.
Just fucking leave it all in the tank. Just work really hard this round.
Okay.
Right. In and out, bang. As soon as you go out, you're back in again on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
need
But be
everything
smart.
you've got.
Be smart. Yeah. Yeah. Speed and volume. Speed and volume. Yep.
A lot of advice in the corner of Bianca Elmir, but she is pumped.
She's really pumped. And she's got plenty left in the tank.
Doesn't she? Whereas Shannon O'Connell is going to have to dig deep. She started this fight on fire, but ever since then it's been slowly turning against her, and the right hand of Elmir has been the punch of the fight.
Certainly has.
O'Connell fires and misses, and Elmir counters and jabs now.
Elmir's corner, asking her to get out and basically give it everything she's got. And has asked her to stop Shannon O'Connell. The big punches landing there, both girls swapping heavy leather.
To the body goes O'Connell and they tie up. Still 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining in this fight. And Elmir walks forward, ducks again, and she's looking for that right hand.
She sees punches quite well. I mean, she evades a lot.
There it is again.
Right hand, left hook combination from Elmir.
She moves her head as she punches and manages to avoid the counter of O'Connell. She's been doing it through the fight. She takes one there around the gloves, but immediately she gets back on the attack, and it's a good little moment from Shannon O'Connell. She is digging deep.
Shannon's a warrior and a half, and warrioress and a half, I should say, undoubtedly. But this, Bianca Elmir walking up relentlessly, good jab, good
This is a
punches.
good round from O'Connell. She's doing well, but she takes shots there as she delivers her own.
Both girls landing heavy punches. Right above us here in the commentary position. Elmir walking back in again. Lands
Right
that
hand
right,
gets through. O'Connell throws punches and drops her hand. She is tired, but she's punching hard, and we just get a break.
20 seconds remaining, sixth and final round. It's up for grabs, and maybe Bianca Elmir is going to pinch it, but it's been a war.
It's been a great fight. And there could be drama left with 10 seconds remaining as Shannon O'Connell goes back to war with Bianca Elmir. They trade, and against the ropes is O'Connell. Elmir backs off. Good tough stuff from Shannon O'Connell in the last round of this fight. And a huge performance from Bianca Elmir as well. What a fight we've seen to open the broadcast here at Bendigo Stadium. Jeff Horn and Michael Zarafa later on, but they'll have plenty to live up to because we saw an outstanding opening fight between Shannon O'Connell, the mother of three, the veteran, the fighter who's boxed all around the world, and Bianca Elmir having just her 4th professional fight and has stepped right up to the big time and delivered with a big-time performance. What a fight we've seen to open things up here, Barry Michael.
We sure have been. 6 rounds of cracking action, give and take from both girls.
Really? What do you reckon?
Look, it's up for grabs. I tend to think that Elmir might have pinched it, but it's close.
Angela Carlo's #1 girl, isn't she?
It's close.
Huh?
So, we're going to go to the cards very shortly, and looking back through this fight, it was a knockdown scored in the opener. That was it from O'Connell.
Big start.
Rounds 2 and 3 were very good rounds for Elmir. Round 4 was a close round. Round 5 probably an Elmir round.
Yep.
And then round 6 maybe Shannon O'Connell.
Pretty even last round, I think. But good, clean shots there from Elmir.
Oh.
And again, that right hand was the
Wow.
winner all the way through the fight.
She just couldn't.
I think she probably gets it.
She just couldn't defend herself against that right hand of Elmir. But gee, she was tough. Shannon O'Connell.
I'll say.
That swelling was enormous, and it appeared in round 2. She stayed on her feet throughout. Let's find out what's happened.
Fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for these two super bantamweight warriors? What do you say? After 6 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Campbell scores the contest 56-57, blue corner, Elmir. Manton scores it 58-55, red corner, O'Connell. And McCall scores the contest 59-54 for your winner by split decision, fighting